Foreman.
Real wide, but two good body shots by Foreman. Oh, another right
from Foreman. And a combination.
And rocked Holyfield. Holyfield
on the
rocked
attack
Foreman.
and connecting. And Holyfield all over Foreman. Foreman trying to hold him off. It's Holyfield.
Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the white trunks and weighing in at an official weight of 257 pounds. This 1968 Olympic gold medal champion won the heavyweight title in 1973. After a 10-year hiatus, he returned to the ring in 1987, and since then his record has been a perfect 24-0 with 23 KOs. His career record as a professional, 69 victories, 65 KOs, only 2 defeats. 56 of these KOs have come in 4 rounds or less, and he's considered by most experts to be the most devastating puncher in heavyweight history. From Houston, Texas, ladies and gentlemen, the challenger and former heavyweight champion of the world, and his opponent in the blue corner wearing a white trunks with multicolored trim, weighed in at an even 208 pounds. He's a member of America's greatest Olympic boxing team, the class of '84. He won a bronze medal that year, and he was the first of that great squad to win a world title as a professional. In only his 12th professional bout, he became the cruiserweight champion. And he is now, in boxing history, the only titleist from that division to step up to the heavyweights and capture that crown also. His overall record as a professional is 25-0 with 21 KOs. More than half of his KO victories have been in 4 rounds or less, and not one heavyweight opponent has made it to the final bell. And for the last 5 years, he's knocked out every opponent he has faced. From Atlanta, Georgia, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the undisputed, undefeated heavyweight champion of the world, the real deal, Evander Holyfied.
Over there. Over the belly button. Okay, gentlemen. You both received your pre-fight instructions in your dressing rooms. I expect a clean break at all times. Good luck to both of you. Let's touch gloves.
George Foreman has said, "It is my destiny. I'm a miracle." And the fact that he is here bears out most of that to be true. The final chapter is about to be written.
George is laying in his corner. Evander, calm and cool. Both these men seem confident that they're both going to win.
Here we go. Round 1, scheduled for 12. With some jabs and Holyfield, as expected, pressing the action. Foreman will throw far fewer punches and will cover up with
left hook of Holyfield. Made him miss that one.
Is Holyfield a bit farther away than you expected him to be?
No, use that speed from the outside here. And do exactly that. That Holyfield be on the outside.
George connect with the left. The crowd reacts to what he does halfway through the first round.
Oh.
And Holyfield with a combination.
Left hook, right hand. He can't punch with his arms crossed. It's purely a defensive position.
George with the looping right.
Way up the mark, went right behind and passed it behind Holyfield's head.
Jabbing out of there with the left, Foreman is. And here comes Holyfield. Good left hand by Holyfield. Holyfield pressing the action, which gives him the advantage when it comes to the scorecard if all else is even. Well, it's not a farce yet. 1 round complete.
That's what you want to see all night long, is what you just saw.
As you saw, Holyfield sits, Foreman stands. Foreman never sits between rounds, says he doesn't practice that in sparring, so...
They told Holyfield also to use that jab. When you do get inside, hip to the body, quick punches, let him go. He said they didn't have to be hard.
George Foreman said he would knock him out in the 2nd round. That's
now Holyfield is just really tattooed.
And a big swing and a miss from Foreman. That left to the body got through, though.
Now that was a low blow.
Pretty battle, immediately stopping him and telling him to get the punches up with the hot drugs.
Dominating these first 2 rounds. Oh, and a nice counter right hand out of a crowd.
Good exchange. And Holyfield effectively ducking and crouching.
Looked like he ran into a little bit of a left hook. Oh!
Foreman on the attack.
You're not kidding. He came back with his own left hook.
Overhand right from Foreman.
Real wide, but 2 good body shots by Foreman. The crowd going nuts here. Oh, another right
from Foreman. And a combination.
This is where Holyfield shouldn't be.
And a wild left by Holyfield. And Holyfield comes in now.
That's his instinct, though, to fight back when he gets hit. He's proven that in all of his past fights. Dokes, Alex Stewart, and everyone else.
And a little fighting after the bell. Separated by Rudy Battle. What a round for Foreman.
So he knocked his head so far back with that jab that he was out of range when he threw the right hand.
Let's see how Holyfield responds after the strong Foreman round, and Holyfield comes out throwing punches.
The CompuBox stats have Foreman feel 34%. Foreman ripped a nice little shot to the midsection. Battle will warn him about it if he starts pushing up too much with the arms and elbows. That's illegal to do it. It's part of Foreman's game plan. It's the way he fights. Oh, another great body shot.
Left to the body from Foreman. Foreman probably winning a round.
Favored Foreman in this fight. Gave him a big shot. Oh, and he's got Holyfield reeling from a couple shots. It's supposed to be Foreman that's tired. Oh, he's got him picking up his leg.
Now Holyfield with the left that connects.
Some top-notch sparring. They said it's the hardest guy they've ever been hit by in their lives. Aslan, they felt that they could get away from mostly all of his punches. There goes Holyfield ripping a great shot to the body. And that's a rabbit punch, and those are illegal punches. Oh! And rocked Holyfield. Holyfield rocked Foreman.
And connecting. And Holyfield all over Foreman. Foreman trying to hold him off. It's Holyfield now on the attack.
10 seconds left. 10 seconds left in this bout, or in this round.
George is falling forward and hit after the bell by a crisp right. A big
flurry.
Wow, exciting round 3, and here we go to 4 now. And Foreman sneaks in the left, and Holyfield counters as well. And Holyfield City Convention Center, but not affecting the fighters or those of us here at ringside.
Not yet, but it's creeping its way over.
Coming big in round 3.
Operates quickly and comes back hard, just like that left hook to the body. Yeah,
tired here, and most experts have said to Foreman,
if he doesn't land something.
Another strong right from Evander Holyfield. George missing, Holyfield connecting. That's the story here in the 4th. Another combination from Holyfield.
Only time, but he did go 10 rounds in one of his comeback fights.
Another strong combination. Foreman's shining moment was round 2.
Holyfield's just starting to tee
the
off
stages of round 3 on. It's been all Evander Holyfield. Final seconds of the 4th round. Another strong one for the champion. That's it for round 4. I noticed they did bring us.
I was listening in on the Foreman's corner. Charlie Shipe said keeping a defensive posture until you get in close.
Last 2 strong ones for Evander Holyfield. And another one from Holyfield. Another right left from the.
Well, he's fighting. Well, I'll tell you what, that left hook to the body of... That's what he's got to do, George. He's got to hit that body to slow holes.
And this is the time of the fight he does that.
Well, he's such a busy guy. He's on his toes. He's moving. For a big man, that's hard to do. And that's how he takes his rest. He backs up for a minute.
Right.
Catches his composure, and then comes back to fight some more.
He just took a 40-second timeout, Holyfield did, and he's come back. As we near a minute to go in round 5. That looping right.
But
and another low left. Through with the left.
Like he is right now. He looked like a
doing it with
man
the left
last round.
too. Everyone talked about his right hand. He's gotten some good lefts to the chin. And Foreman with another combination.
A lot of those glancing off of Holyfield, but a few of them getting...
Saying, well, George telegraphs that right. Well, if he does...
Well, this fight's turned out like a lot of people thought it would. It turned out to be a fight and not a one-sided affair.
Oh, strong right from Holyfield.
Countered Holyfield's jab, countered Foreman's jab perfectly.
And a left from Holyfield.
Then went back down to the body.
And Foreman comes back. Back and forth action here. And a left from Holyfield.
And right hand down again from George Foreman.
And Holyfield covering up here.
Well, it's got to be dejecting Holyfield.
Oh, strong left to the body from Holyfield. And George comes right back again. Inside of a minute to go in round 6.
Got caught with a short little left hook right there that didn't do any justice.
Fairly even rounds here in the 6th.
And another one that wobbled him a little bit.
George misses with the round right, but enough of them have gotten through.
Just when you think George is fading, he comes right back. Both of them.
And the same for Holyfield. And the body shots from Holyfield as round 6 comes to a close. Round 7 as we start the 2nd.
And again, Charlie Shipes reiterating the joke and almost paid the price. Oh! I think he just knocked him off balance. I don't know if he hurt him. But his legs look unsteady right now. Holyfield
reacting to everything that Foreman does positively.
Oh!
More punches from Foreman. And Holyfield absorbs it in the middle of the ring. And Foreman on the attack in the 7th round.
But watch him come back.
Holyfield taking that little bit of a rest we talked about, and let's see if he gathers himself and comes back.
You can see he was poising himself to come clinching. He's blocking punches. He's letting George throw punches and miss them. A lot of bouncing off the gloves of Holyfield as he lands.
And now Holyfield coming on, and a strong left from Holyfield against Foreman. And a right, and Holyfield landing inside. What punch after another. He's got Foreman wobbling.
But George
still standing.
George blocking a lot of those himself, a lot landing.
And what a round.
Oh, and he landed.
Foreman comes back.
Right hand on Holyfield's head.
This may be the round they talk about in years to come
for
both men.
He's coming back with
and Foreman coming back at Holyfield.
It's proven beyond a shadow of a doubt, he is for real.
And Holyfield a bit low there, but Foreman taking everything that Holyfield's throwing and coming back at him.
Oh, another great left hook by Holyfield.
Entertaining this is in the latter stages of a 7th round that have gone back and forth where they've rocked each other.
Well, from the $100 seats to the $1,000 seats, people are getting their money's worth tonight.
Final 10 seconds of perhaps a historic round in the annals of heavyweight boxing. And Holyfield coming on strong again. What a round. What you heard in the background between rounds, the crowd in unison chanting George.
Holyfield really has fought a brilliant fight tonight, considering how well-conditioned Foreman is. If Foreman wasn't in such great shape, you could dismiss it as just another...
What does a guy like Holyfield say to himself when he knows what he delivered
I
on
think overall, Evander's been in control tonight.
but also from the standpoint of being the champion and having to have it taken away from you?
Well, I don't necessarily buy that. I feel if a man wins a fight, he wins it. If he loses it, he loses it.
What happens in the annals of boxing? And here comes Holyfield. And a left from Holyfield.
George in some of these rounds because he's been hanging so tough and expert to refer to.
Oh, a strong right from Holyfield.
Boy, Holyfield, or Foreman hesitated with his right hand and caught a counter right hand by Holyfield.
Another right from Evander and a left. George reacting to the feints.
Oh! Caught Evander with a left hook moving over to George's left side.
The rarefied air of round.
And Mark Breland behind us yelling to Evander Holyfield. It's a
Without discount what Foreman did in round.
that Evander Holyfield has got one of the best chins in boxing.
Quick left, crowd reacted as Holyfield went back. And here comes only 2 past the 8th round. And now Holyfield on the attack and movement on the part of Evander.
Take the crown from Evander Holyfield. He's going to have to step it up. Because right now, Evander Holyfield has his number.
3 more strong blows landed by Evander. Foreman takes it and comes back for more. Holyfield lands another.
Because they've both taken some tremendous heavyweight shots. Well, he made. Well, they're borderline. They aren't real flagrant low blows. So he's warning them instead of taking a point.
Another quick combination from Holyfield.
2 pulls of. Oh! Right hand rock Foreman. He's out on
Foreman
right now.
In trouble. Foreman, you cannot be saved by the bell. And Holyfield is all over Foreman. There's the bell. And Foreman stands and walks back to his corner.
I think it's time for George Foreman to sit on that stool. Take a load off his feet.
Timeout. Foreman went over and potentially talked to Angelo Dundee. And here comes George one more time to start the 10th round.
Well, he's still.
And Holyfield continues to land.
Holyfield's hand speed has really been the difference in this fight.
And another left from Holyfield. And 2 more.
He's got enough to hang tough with the undisputed champ of the world. Oh, another.
And they trade punches. Punch for punch. And Holyfield landed a strong. And Foreman lands a combination. And Holyfield lands some more.
Oh! The jab looked like a Foreman.
And Holyfield comes right.
This much stamina.
The crowd booing when the 2 of them take those breathers up against each other. Foreman missing with here in round 10. And that's it. Continued to stand in his corner between every round, and we've reached 11.
Well, Holyfield landed. That point could be a big factor.
Absolutely. If this is a close fight, that low blow point deducted could be the deciding.
There's that counter right hand off of Foreman's right hand. Have seen George Foreman rocked in 2 or 3 different rounds where we didn't think he was going to get.
And Holyfield
has been out hustling George in this round.
That was a strong left from Holyfield. George trying to cover up, and Holyfield landed. And another strong right, and a left from Holyfield. And 1 to the body from Holyfield. Another strong right from the champion.
With his own body shots after taking those dynamite right hands to the head. Unbelievable.
And that does it for the 11th round, and it brings the crowd to its feet one more time. Starting the 12th and final round, what is your score, Cindy?
I have 106 for Holyfield and 102 for Foreman.
Foreman said something to it. As you mentioned, Angelo Dundee was all over Rudy Battle between the 12th round from our estimation to win this fight. But he certainly had his moments along the way.
Ran into a right hand trying to land that big punch too.
From one big bomb, but he lands a right.
Well, Holyfield's doing what his corner asked him to do, basically, and that's the move. But he shouldn't be put.
If it goes to a decision, and if Holyfield wins it to retain the title, I still marvel at what George Foreman was able to accomplish here tonight. Inside of a minute. Doesn't look like George can muster that last punch. And Holyfield comes on strong with a combination timeout in the middle of the 12th round, staged there by Holyfield with 15 seconds to go in the fight. The old man has gone the distance, and the crowd at the Atlantic City Convention Center comes to its feet to applaud that. Bull for the post-fight interview. Let's go to Michael Buffer for the decision.
Let's have a round of applause for these two heavyweights. 12 rounds of exciting action. Nobody thought they'd do it. And now from the Trump Plaza Hotel and Casino here in Atlantic City, we go to the scorecards. Eugene Grant scores the bout 116 to 111. Tommy Kazmarek has it 115 to 112. And Jerry Roth scores it 117 to 100 for the winner by unanimous decision. And still undisputed